meeting to order. Let's call the roll again. It's been an hour or so.
Commissioner Strelchak?
Here.
Commissioner Tlako?
Here.
Commissioner Meyer? Commissioner Hancher?
Here.
Commissioner Bach?
Here.
Commissioner Parrish?
Here.
Commissioner Bratt?
Here.
Commissioner Gebhardt?
Here.
Commissioner Nervin?
Here. First up, we have approval of the meeting minutes from February 11th.
Move to approve.
Second.
Motion and a second. Any discussion, comments? Hearing and seeing none, all those in favor of approving the minutes, please say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Minutes are approved. Next is Resolution 4194, a resolution approving the purchase of a replacement sewer televising truck, lateral camera, and related components from Envirotech Equipment in Land, Wisconsin for a total estimated cost of $455,000.
Move approval.
Second.
Motion and a second. Need any input from Director Lundin?
We're happy to
questions?
answer any questions or give any tours once we have it. We'd be happy to have anyone take a ride along if you'd like. So,
Presuming there's an approval of this, I'll sign up for the ride-along.
okay.
Those are always informative. If you haven't been on a plow truck, I highly recommend it. Just a little ibuprofen before you get in that. The
I was
passenger
going to say, we're
seat's not as
hopeful we
comfy
might
as
be
the
done for the
driver's seat.
season, but next season we'd welcome anyone. So,
All right. If there are no other questions for the director on the proposal, call the roll, please.
Commissioner Strelchak?
we'll come back to that. Okay.
He's right there.
Commissioner Tlako?
Aye.
Commissioner Meyer?
Aye.
Commissioner Hancher?
Aye.
Commissioner Bach?
Aye.
Commissioner Parrish?
Aye.
Commissioner Bratt?
Aye.
Commissioner Gebhardt?
Aye.
And Commissioner Nervin?
Aye.
Commissioner Strelchak?
Commissioner Strelchak, the sewer truck.
Aye.
Aye, all right. The ayes have it. Next, we have Resolution 4195, a resolution establishing a financial policy statement 19 for the sewer credit policy.
I will provide a few brief clarifications. Number one is this is only for a sewer credit and only for water that does not actually enter into the sanitary sewer system. Because of how we complete our budgeting and because of our customer base, most of you know we have taxpayers that are neither water nor sewer customers. We have sewer customers that are not water customers, water customers that are not sewer customers, and both water and sewer customers. This really applies to any situation where water does not enter the system. So it does not include provisions for leaky toilets or any other issues. It does memorialize the irrigation credit that we already provide. This just clearly outlines that. The irrigation credit has typically applied to pool filling in the past as well. Both of those are incidents where that water doesn't ultimately enter into the sanitary sewer system. We just in a short period of time had two different non-water customers have issues on their water side that registered as usage that didn't ultimately get into the sewer system, and we don't currently have a provision for them to get a credit on their sewer bill. So this policy is intended to do that. It is issued truly as a credit, so we don't cut checks back to anyone. It would just apply to future bills so that we don't have to deal with collections and worrying about that. But we do think that it's an additional policy that we can offer our ratepayers when there are issues with their systems.
Thank you. Any questions from the commission? Commissioner Bratt.
Before these two, have we had any in the past 5 years before those two?
I'm not sure I'm directly aware of any, and honestly, if there were, they were likely denied because we didn't have a policy before, and we didn't want to take these two cases kind of as case by case. We wanted to be able to have a policy that delineated the circumstances under which they have and have not. We have had, and what We include in here, finance shared that there has been a request for the ice rink in the past, and because that's out of season with our irrigation credit, it hasn't been something that we've been able to provide before, but it is something that we folded into this policy.
Thank you.
There is a little bit of difficulty on the customer side for that burden of proof to be able to prove to us that it didn't get into the sewer system. We just happen to have two in a relatively short period of time that are able to provide that as evidence.
Any other questions? Administrator Jones.
Not to belabor the discussion here, but just want to offer a tip of the cap to Director Lundin and her staff for taking the initiative to develop this policy. This is very customer-centric, this policy, and as the council knows, we have our first ever strategic plan. One of the 5 pillars within that strategic plan is customer service. And so we think this effort here tonight supports that focus area within our plan. And thank you to Director Lundin and her staff.
I would echo that. There's other communities that I think probably would have just swept this under the rug and say, tough if you had an issue with your system, but we're not dealing with it. So it's good we're going the extra mile when the people can prove that they didn't put the water down the sewer, that we're not charging them for it. That's going above and beyond. So well done.
Move approval.
Second.
Motion and a second. Any further comments, questions, or praise for staff? Hearing and seeing none. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? That too moves on. Is there a motion to adjourn? We're at the end of the meeting.
So moved.
Second.
Motion and a second. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? And we will now convene as the